Hello and welcome to Three the Hill in Tulla, County Clare. This is a very nicely elevated 3-bedroom mid-terraced home located in the centre of Tulla. Ample car parking is provided here to the front of the property, and you can see the location of this just off the main street as you enter into Tulla town. The home is a very nicely presented and refurbished home, and you can see that the detail that the owner has gone into is very tastefully done, with your sash, double glazed windows, the restoration of the porch, and a complete refurbishment of the front boundary wall with your traditional steps onto the paving which leads to that front door. So let's take a look inside number 3 the Hill. So on entering the entrance porch, you have your ceramic tile flooring with your built-in cloak cupboard here to the right hand side or to the left as you walk in the door. But then you have your glass panel door that leads into this amazing open plan living space. And this is truly a space that you will really only appreciate once you have come to inspect this fantastic home. The use of space is excellent, with every corner utilised. And here you have your little chill out reading area, and why not have a little bit of a drink while you're at it. But certainly it is a fantastic open plan room, and look at the timber flooring, the ceiling coving, the quality of the light fixtures, the fireplace. It's really a very nice place for the family to enjoy. Your open plan here into the staircase which leads to the first floor landing. Again, very nicely incorporated into this space. And it's very easy to define each space in the sense that when you walk in, you have the couches facing that marble fireplace. With the granite base connecting onto that solid flooring. Just again to highlight the ceiling coving, the step back. You could put in built-in units here if you wanted to do so. But freestanding put in place by the owner here. Then you have another double set of connecting doors, and look at this for the wow factor. And it really does have that. The impeccable finish, the detail that's throughout this home. And it's something that you look at the house from the front and you think very simple 3-bedroom mid-terraced home, but then you step inside and you have this enormous space, of course, because the property was extended going back. And I'll explain a little bit more about that as we go around, and particularly when we go outside. But your kitchen, again, look at the extensive granite work surfaces. Your Waterford electric or gas and oven is over, or gas hob and oven is positioned over there. You have your Belfast style sink and your dishwasher. Over to the left hand side, you have your glass display units, exposed shelving, that decorative ceiling coving again, and of course the recess spotlighting, giving a very smart feel to this room as well. Space for your fridge freezer. Again, I could talk a lot about this property, but you'll certainly appreciate it more when you come and have a look. Open plan into the dining area. Again, look at that same floor extends into the kitchen, and then you have a nice little contrast with where the living space comes into it. You have that solid oak floor and this beautiful vaulted ceiling, so it gives a great sense of space when you're in this room. And that comes down to meet that raised solid fuel open fireplace, with the insertion below for your timber blocks and so on. To the right hand side here is into a very nicely done ground floor WC, and that door connects you into the yard, which you'll see very shortly. So swinging the camera back around, as I say, you have your nice dining room here. You have your utility through this door here. We'll leave that for your day of viewing. We have your utility out through here, and to the left of the utility is the services room. And that literally houses anything that makes noise in the house, be it your water tanks, pumps and so on. They're all out there. And again, something that you'd see a lot in the new homes, and great that this home was refurbished because they did it right and ensured that those items were put nicely away. So I hope this gives you a better feel for the flow of the ground floor and how well it works. So let's take a peek at the first floor. So on arriving at the landing, again, great use of space. You have that same floor that was in that ground floor reception room, which is solid wood, brought up here to the landing. Lovely feature window here looking out onto the front. And the layout of this is as follows. You have bedroom here to the right hand side. You have the bathroom or the first floor shower room positioned here to the right, and then two further bedrooms to the back of the house, with the master bedroom being to the door on the right. As I said, great use of space on the first floor with the office integration here to the landing, so no waste of space. We'll head back down this first floor hallway and bring you in to bedroom number 1. And it's one thing to note about this house is that all the bedrooms are double bedrooms, so really great. And as 3 bedrooms go, it isn't often that you'd have all 3 bedrooms double rooms, but this certainly has it, and no shortage of it either. I mean, you can see the space that's in this room. You have your double bed, you have seating to the right, you have plenty of natural light coming through the Velux windows and through the traditional windows here lower down. You have no shortage of space for your wardrobes if you want to put in built-in units here. And there's even a 2-seater sofa. And as you can see, with the 2-seater sofa and all the furnishings, you have a mountain of space in this room. And just look at the condition. The windows are really nice. They're the sash windows, double glazed PVC. Certainly not a cheap unit. But certainly the best for a house like this as well. It just puts the finishing touches to it. So the owners spent that little bit more to retain the character, and deservedly so, because it's a beautiful home. So then into the first floor shower room, and you can see the quality of the tiling, the sanitary ware, the shower door. You have your overhead pump shower, and you have your kind of stepped down recessed lighting to the ceiling. So it's again little touches like that you'll really get to appreciate once you either move in or come to look at it. Either or, it's just so well done. So then back into the landing, and as I say, the master bedroom is to the door on the right, but we'll pop into the bedroom on the left. Now this is currently configured as a single room, but as you can well see, it'll take a double bed very comfortably. Great room again, great natural light coming into it via the Velux and the sash window at the back. And again, look at that solid oak flooring in here, so no expense spared, even down to your doors, your handles, even the hinges. The money was spent in the right places to ensure quality living and items that will last. So into bedroom number 3, which is the master bedroom en suite. Again, very smart design in here. And again, you can see that solid oak flooring. You can see the indentation here if you wanted to incorporate a TV unit. You have your sash window, your recessed lighting. You have the full use of space here to the right hand side with your seating and your chest of drawers and vanity space. But what's really worth noting in this is the way they've done the ensuite. Now, you could very easily close this up again if you wanted to, but the owners here configured this as an open plan ensuite. And really, it actually does work. When you come out and you look at this, as I describe it, you're probably going, well, the ensuite open into the bedroom. But in reality, it really does work. Nothing to stop you, as I say, building up these 2 walls and placing your door here in the middle again if you wanted to. But it works so well in the room, and it looks really smart. There's no other way of describing it. Of course, the quality of fixtures and fittings is mirroring the rest of the house that you've seen. So I won't go into all the quality detail of that. I'm sure you can well see it from this video presentation. So as we head out, or back down the stairs I should say, I will bring you out the back to where the yard is and the seating. And because the owners of this home built on that sizable extension out the back, it did take up, like, obviously the majority of the site, but they didn't lose an awful lot. And they didn't lose an awful lot because immediately to the back of this house is the public green. And it's pretty much really only used by the owners of the houses on this street. But so they said, right, let's make use of the space we have, and we can, if there's a requirement for the outdoor space, they just pop out onto that large green area, and they use that for their hurling and football and whatever else. So great thing to have, and they don't even have to cut it. Some advantage. But anyway, let's go out and take a look at what I'm talking about when I say that. So popping out into the backyard, you have, as I say, the extension comes all the way back as far as here, so the good chunk of the site has been taken up, but there's still space for your storage here to the right, your few plants, your outdoor seating. But it's this outdoor space is what I was talking about. Right over your back wall is this couple of acre of a green area that wraps right around to the other side of the house. And what a luxury to have right behind you, guaranteeing you're not ever going to be overlooked. And of course you have full access to that via your side gate here and on into the yard, and that brings you out onto that green area. And it really is a fantastic space to be enjoyed. So yep, you don't have your full back lawn yourself, but you have this, which is almost the same thing. So we'll pop in again and round up our video presentation. If you would like further information on Treat a Hill in the heart of Tulla, please feel free to call us on 065 684 0200 or email us info@dngosullivanhurley.com. Thank you very much for watching.